AMP.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Graham.
Oh, no question, BA. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league, and MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
Look, you got to give MP props with the way he's gone about these matchups. He made his goals public, which put a target on his back and fueled the opposition. But MP has met the challenge with fire so far, and he's undefeated in those matchups.
Looking at the starting five for Boston, and it's Wallace in at the power forward position.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Dudley, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Here's Paul. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shot's good by Valentine.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Celtics. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Sanders, no good. Mitchell against Paul. Pass to Thunder. The three ball. Sanders with a rebound. Here's Dudley. Paul taking his time here. Here's Sanders. Clock at 6. Holton. Three-pointer off the mark. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Valentine. Here's Thunder. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he can't jam it through. Outside Paul. Pass to Dudley. Cuts off the pass. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Launches a three. Valentine can't get it to go. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trail by 1. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Dudley. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's the three. Ooh, poked away. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Celtics, knocked out of that top three, moving down to the fourth spot.
Well, I think for Atlanta, they've played some nice basketball, no question. But do they have more potential than they've showed us thus far? Absolutely.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Paul. Holden, the pass to Sanders. The floater, and rejected. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And stolen by Mobley. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Simpson. To the wing on the left. Here's Valentine. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Dudley. Here's Wallace. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, B.A., it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important.
Mobley with the block. Valentine passes to Thunder.
Team second.
On the wing, Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Paul with a steal. Wallace outside. For three. And it's Paul with the three. Paul's got 7.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Mitchell. Out to Mobley. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Holden. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Simpson.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Dudley. Wallace, the pass to Paul. Here's Dudley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sanders. The rebound by Atlanta. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Pass to Wallace. To the left wing. Paul passes to Wallace. Over Mitchell. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Dudley. And there's the screen. To the inside. Here's Sanders. It's hauled in by Simpson.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
From deep, Mobley. It's rebounded by Dudley. Celtics trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Wallace outside. They still need this. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Pass to Valentine. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go. No good, off the front rim.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Pacers was simply terrific. He ended up with 44 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Whitehead, he's checked in for the Hawks. Peterson comes in for Valentine. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Peterson. Here's Thunder. Now here's Mobley. Here's Peterson. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Indiana.
I love that he sacrificed his body. Over and over, his persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Pass to Whitehead. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul with it. 11 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Now Mobley. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Mitchell out there with Mobley, and it's Thunder in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Inside, here's Sanders. Outside Paul. Here's Brown. 8 points in his last time out. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Peterson. Takes a 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Paul. There's a screen. They need this. The rebound by Atlanta.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And we've got a timeout from Jason. Give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Wallace outside. Over Mitchell. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 14 points for the game.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw is good from Mitchell. Both free throws good from Mitchell. Celtics trail by 14. And here's Paul. And they recover it. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. He's got 10.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
Thunder, the pass to Oakley. He shoots. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Dudley's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Oakley, the pass to Thunder. Mobley deciding where to go with it. And Warren with the bucket on the assist by Mobley. Warren's got his second basket of the game. Celtics trail by 15. Paul passes to Holden. Here's Weber. Wallace outside. Pass to Holden. And here's Paul. Here's Dudley. 6 points for him.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Mobley passes to Thunder. Outside for Mitchell. They set a pick. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Dudley. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in
their three-point shooting. Wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shack University either. I do know a little.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the Hawks,
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to...
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. And it's Sanders in at the 5, down low. Shot's good by Valentine.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Mobley has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They have a 19-point lead. That one falls. Mitchell's got 9.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Knocks it loose. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Valentine can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Paul can't get it to go. The Hawks lead by 21. Here's Thunder. That shot, no good. Nice D from Paul. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Wallace. The 3 is up. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Over Mitchell. Wallace's shot is good. 16 points for him.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Again, Atlanta. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Wallace. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. With a break. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coaches, the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Hawks lead by 21. Right wing. Thunder, the pass to Mobley. Fires from deep. Sanders with a rebound. Sanders has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Wallace. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Mitchell. Celtics trail by 21. Oh, they get a hand on it. All alone on the break. And he lobs it up. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Wallace outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Watched by Wallace. Thunder, the pass to Mobley. Got a hand on it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Atlanta leading by 23. Pass to Simpson. Here's Thunder. Over to the wing. Here's Valentine. Give him 8 points now. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Simpson. Simpson's got his second basket.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, get your feelings hurt.
Back to Paul. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
To the paint. Nabbing another steal.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end. Oh, got that one up quick. Thunder's got 5 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Mitchell. Another one falls for Atlanta.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Wallace outside. Here's Holton. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Here's Mitchell. Sanders with a rebound. Boston has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Paul. Here's Dudley. No good with the triple.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Thunder. Mobley outside. They set the pick. Valentine passes to Thunder. Out to Mobley. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Sanders with a rebound. Sanders has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Holden, covered by Mobley. Outside Paul. Pass to Dudley. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Thunder. 16 points for him. Here's Valentine. Here's Thunder. That three's off the mark. And it's Paul with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Sanders. Now here's Wallace. Outside Paul. To win the drought. It's hauled in by Simpson. Simpson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
So it's Boston now. Outside Warren. Pass to Wallace. To the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, the coach loves this kind ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Peterson. There's the three. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Warren. Over to the left wing. Here's Paul, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Boston.
That one's off. Gil-
Substitution on the court.
Mobley out there with Mitchell. And it's Simpson in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Paul, the open look. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Valentine passes to Thunder. Off the mark there with a 3. Celtics trail by 21. Here's Paul. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Mobley passes to Thunder. Warren against Mobley. Here's the pick. Over Warren. And Atlanta misses again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Right side, Paul. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, he buries it. Atlanta leading by 17. Mobley passes to Thunder. Knocked loose. And here's Mitchell. From downtown. And Mobley good for 3.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Atlanta foul. Number 47. 10 seconds. Team seconds. Celtics. Substitution. Wallace.
Now Warren. Pass to Wallace. Here's Sanders. Outside Paul. Now here's Wallace. 6 to shoot. Back to Warren. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Simpson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Thunder. Oh! Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Boston. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Paul. Wallace outside to the right side. Holden, the pass to Wallace. He buries it from 3. Wallace has got 29.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Mobley outside. Jacks up a 3. Sanders with a rebound.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Back to Warren. Pass to Paul. It's stolen away. In transition, here they come. Here's Thunder. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Dudley, he's checked in for Boston. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's Wallace. No good on the triple. And for Atlanta, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Mitchell misses.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Paul with it. Poke loose. He swipes the ball away again.
Oh, he's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
See ya, MP.
You let these guys like the bait.